It's Koh Samui, day 10, and I'm already trying to figure out how we can stay long term. It started at the airport already. It's just a feeling like someone flicked a switch in my mind from normal living to this is how humans are supposed to be feeling. And it's not the beaches or cocktails or palm trees or sun lounges. It's something way simpler than that. Welcome back to Postcards from Millie. Yeah, Millie. Our little corner of the internet where you can follow our journey of traveling the world with a baby, trying not to get lost, and trying not to let mosquitoes ruin our lives. We're here in Koh Samui and this episode is all about our first impressions. It's gonna be real, no pretending, no forcing it, just our real first impressions of how it's been like. So we've been in Koh Samui now for 10 days and just absolutely loved it from the moment we stepped off the plane. The airport is basically a roof structure with a couple of counters, and you stamp your passport, collect your bags, and boom, you're in Thailand. It just instantly felt right. It felt a little bit like rural Africa, warm, open, inviting, and informal. The first surprise of Thailand is the people. They're just so friendly and so inviting. I don't think we've walked past one person that didn't greet Millie or smile at her, pulled a face to try to make her laugh. And it's a small thing, but it just makes you feel so welcome. Not like you're an outsider, but almost like you're instantly part of the community. And then the beaches. You've obviously seen many YouTube videos of the blue turquoise waters, the long beaches, drone shots taken with drones that probably cost more than your entire holiday. And honestly, it is that beautiful. But what surprised me is how empty they are. Morning walks, empty. Afternoons, empty. Late afternoon, evening, you'd maybe find 5 groups of tourists max. And it is the rainy season, but I also think we just picked a great location in Koh Samui that is touristy enough that you can walk to 150 different restaurants, but still quiet enough that it feels like you've got your own private beach. That's where we're eating. Food. Let's talk about food. My wife cringes if I talk to a camera, but anyway. Talking about food, we've been eating out every night since we've got here, and if the food comes with a view like this, why wouldn't you? And it doesn't only come with a good view, the food is so nice. The only Thai pronunciation of the food that I can get right is pad Thai, and Marty quite likes that. And my favorite is the sweet and sour pork. It's not a sticky sweet and sour pork, it's like a broth, but so flavorful and so lovely. The food is cheap, but it's not like many YouTubers will go out and say I fed my family for $1, but it is cheap, cheaper than groceries would be for one night's meal in most Western countries. This is a chicken flat noodle for 120 baht, and I've got the sweet and sour pork, 420 baht as well. And walking to the restaurants and walking back home to your accommodation, you don't feel guilty for all the noodles and the carbs that you're eating. You have to come to Thailand. If it's just for the food, it's worth it. Weather. We've been having great weather. We're here in the rainy season and it's not raining. It hasn't rained for 8 days. It rained on the first and the second evening, and even then that was lovely. Walking in this warm rain makes you feel like a kid again. It makes you feel like you're 6 years old playing in the rain, walking through the puddles. It was lovely. Being here in the rainy season also means there's less tourists, so that's definitely a plus. I do understand that you can find that it rains for 2 weeks straight, so you might not want to come in the rainy season if you've only got 2 weeks, but that's the beauty of slow travel. We've got more than a month to spend over here, so if it rains tomorrow, what we wanted to do tomorrow we can do the day after or the week after, and it gives us the opportunity to come in the less touristy season and explore on the days where the weather is actually good. But like I said, we've just had good weather for the 10 days we've had here. It's been lovely. The temperatures, it's never really gone above 30 degrees Celsius, but even at 29, it is quite hot with the humidity. We've actually enjoyed the weather so much. Coming from New Zealand, it's a nice change of pace to come here and to sweat a little bit. It only invites you to go into the water and have a swim. The water in the ocean is actually pretty warm. It's enough to cool you down, but not much. Oh, little fish. We've just enjoyed every swim so much that we've had, and especially with a baby, I think if the water was a little bit colder it would be more of a shock on her system, but the water temperature as it is, Millie just loves it. She loves going into the water and just splashing with her little hand. So cute. Transportation. So the host of the Airbnb picked us up at the airport and dropped us at the accommodation, and since then we've just been walking around. There's beaches, restaurants, massage parlors, little cafes, everything's within walking distance, and you just feel so immersed in the community when you walk around.
Where you going?
She's working today.
Oh, working today.
Yes, but I will have one.
Wow.
I will have just a coconut in a cone.
In a cone, thank
Yes. You just get a better sense of the friendliness of the people when you're walking around. We did rent a scooter on one of the days and explored some of the further reaches of the island, saw some waterfalls and the west side of the island, which is a bit far to walk to, and that was lovely. But if you're coming for a 2 or 3 week holiday, I definitely won't recommend renting a scooter for the entire time. Just walk wherever you can walk, and on the 2 or 3 days where you want to explore a little more, get a scooter and then take that out. This morning I walked past this Russian Orthodox church and I happened to see the father, and I could say hi to him, and he actually invited me in and we had a whole conversation. he showed me the inside of the church, which is so beautiful. And that's also just something that never would have happened if I was whizzing by him on my scooter. So walking definitely gives you a richer experience, and we're so happy to just be walking around and experiencing life in the slow lane. Connectivity. We still don't have SIM cards. It's 10 days in and we haven't missed SIM cards at all. We've got great Wi-Fi at the accommodation, 280 megabits per second upload and download. So that's been perfect for getting work done. But we've never felt that we need to be connected when we leave the accommodation. And that's actually very freeing, not being connected as we go out. If we do get a little bit lost, we just happen to find amazing little gems. For example, we stumbled upon a Muay Thai fight one evening when we got lost, but more on that in the next episode. Okay, so one negative is the mosquitoes. I spray mosquito spray on and the mosquitoes laugh. If I go out the door, they line up like at a buffet. But I'm also in a sense glad that they like me so much, because Marty and Millie have come off pretty much unscathed because I'm so delicious. So to wrap up our first impressions of Koh Samui, I mentioned in the beginning of this video that it's not about the beaches and cocktails and the lovely food and palm trees, coconut. It's not about any of that. It's the feeling that you get, and that gets created by the people. The locals are so friendly. We feel like we are appreciated even though we don't know these people. It definitely feels so much less formal and stiff than the Western world. It's so friendly and warm. And then you add on top of that beautiful beaches, such a chilled vibe, lovely food, great prices for everything. My wife already said she thinks she could live here permanently, and honestly, same. We've got a lot of places to see still, but we're actually considering it. It's so nice over here. We're headed to the UK soon to visit some family, and we're already trying to figure out plans to come back and stay for longer, because we just feel so welcome, we feel home. So definitely Koh Samui, Thailand gets 11 out of 10. And then I'll deduct 1 point for the mosquitoes to bring it back down to a solid 10 out of 10. We absolutely love it.